Breaking news. Kyiv says drones hit 5 Russian fighter jets, and the strategic village of Robotyne has been freed. As part of a counter-offensive against Russian forces, Ukrainian troops have freed the village of Robotyne in the southeast amid heavy fighting and are pressing the attack further south. A source in Kyiv's security service told Ukrainian outlets yesterday that a drone strike conducted at night on Russian soil had destroyed 5 of Moscow's fighter jets. 4 Russian Su-30 fighter jets and 1 MiG-29 were allegedly destroyed in a successful strike on a Kursk airfield, according to sources cited by both the Kyiv Post and the Ukrainska Pravda. Russia's defense ministry claimed this morning that they had shot down 2 more drones in the border regions of Bryansk and Kursk, both of which are adjacent to Ukraine. Wagner chief Yevgeny Prigozhin was confirmed dead by Russia's investigative committee on Wednesday, they said, citing the results of genetic tests on the 10 bodies recovered from the crash site near Moscow. The Kremlin has denied as a absolute lie claims made by Western politicians and commentators that Putin ordered the death of Prigozhin as punishment for Wagner's brief mutiny in June. Amidst rising tensions on NATO's eastern flank, Poland's interior minister said on Monday that his country and the Baltic states would close their borders with Belarus entirely if a critical incident involving Wagner mercenaries occurred. Hundreds of Russian battle-hardened Wagner mercenaries have arrived in Belarus at the invitation of President Alexander Lukashenko, raising security concerns for neighboring EU and NATO members Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. We demand from the authorities in Minsk that the Wagner Group immediately leaves the territory of Belarus and that illegal migrants immediately leave the border area and are sent back to their home countries, said Mariusz Kaminski at a press conference with his counterparts from Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. We will respond swiftly to any critical incident on either the Polish or Lithuanian border. The border checkpoints that have been open up to this point will be shut down, he said. With the confirmed death of Wagner founder Yevgeny Prigozhin in a plane crash, the fate of his Wagner Group fighters appears to be uncertain. An Embraer private jet carrying Prigozhin, a former prisoner turned gourmet restaurateur turned warlord, crashed and killed everyone on board somewhere over the Tver region en route from Moscow to St. Petersburg. Also on board were 2 other high-ranking commanders, Dmitry Utkin and Valery Chekalov. On June 24 in Rostov-on-Don, a city in southern Russia, Yevgeny Prigozhin grinned as a crowd of cheering fans surrounded his black SUV. Fans yelled, "You rock!" as they took selfies with the Wagner mercenary group leader inside the car after dark. "You're a lion. Stay strong." After a day of mutiny against the country's military leadership, Prigozhin and his masked, camouflage-clad fighters were leaving the city. Despite President Vladimir Putin's initial condemnation of the act as treason, and threats of punishment, Prigozhin was not prosecuted after a deal was reached. His future after that was unclear. Ukrainian officials reported 4 deaths on Monday, 3 from a Russian missile strike overnight and 1 from shelling. The central Poltava region's industrial facility was hit overnight, killing 3 people, according to Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko. 5 others were hurt, and 1 is still missing. The plant was a vegetable oil factory in the Myrhorod district of the Poltava region, according to Presidential Chief of Staff Andriy Yermak, who also posted photos of the plant in flames. Klimenko reported that the fire was put out at a later time. The people were working the night shift, Yermak said on the Telegram chat service. The shelling of Sadov, a village in the Kherson region, on Monday morning resulted in the death of a 63-year-old woman.